Peace, everybody. Let me see who comes into the live. This is my first time doing a live. I want to talk about like self worth. I know I don't have too many people that is subscribed to this channel because, like I said, it's my first time going live. I don't think I tried it once before, but for some reason, like I couldn't go live. And now that I got a webcam, like it's allowing me to go live. So yeah, I do have another YouTube channel, but I can't go live up there. I just tried that one because that's where I got most of my videos. That's where I uploaded most of my videos at, and it's telling me I can't go live to about another 2 or 3 more days before I can go live up there. So yeah, I want to talk about knowing our worth, knowing who and what we are, and all of that good stuff. I'm trying to see like where did I post that? What is it called, a thumbnail? I don't know if I can see it, but anyway, I guess the thumbnail is for like when people like view it or whatnot. But anyway, yeah. So let's get started. So pretty much, let's see that over here. I just put it over here. Yeah. Yeah, so knowing your worth, knowing my worth, pretty much it's like not settling, what I'm saying, for what no longer serves you or what never served you. And I talk a lot about being the very best of what we can be and what we truly are. I also talk a lot about, how um I also talk about like, the monetary system. It's like I do a lot of talking about spiritual things and, spiritual practices, you know. Um, I do like a lot of that kind of, communication. And I'm aware that the more the more that you go against the grain of talking about things that you don't hear people really talking about, the more you are isolated, you know. And I found myself in that space more being isolated because I'm always trying to make things make sense. And the world that we live in, you know, is not natural, and it's not natural on so many levels. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, we've been brought up in a world where we just do, we don't think. You know what I'm saying? Or we don't ask questions. You know what I'm saying? So we don't ask questions about religion. We don't ask questions about spirituality. We don't ask questions about the laws. We don't ask questions about books, knowledge, information. We don't ask questions about the what we call the justice system, so called. We don't talk about the the educational systems. We don't talk about the medical field. We don't talk about, You know what I'm saying? Not talk about, but we don't ask questions. We don't ask questions, especially when it comes down to why we use money. We definitely don't ask that. We think it's so normal because we've been taught to believe like, hey, that's we always been using money. We all, but why? You know what I'm saying? We don't question it. You know what I'm saying? We just say that's what we've been doing. So you know what I'm saying? We just go with that flow. You know what I'm saying? But we have to ask questions to make it make sense. You know what I mean? And I know I have these topics about, you know, humans being white supremacists or, you know, white supremacists or these elites or these evildoers or, you know, these evil entities or people that do wicked demonic things, you know what I'm saying, or create the wicked demonic things, behaviors, you know what I'm saying? That's what I call, that's what my perception of white supremacy is. But yeah, or just like having humans having some kind of power and control over other humans, you know what I mean? But you know, and I also, you know, I talk about a lot of things, but I definitely talk about this concept of money. That's why I'm at. I know a little bit of information about a lot of things. So, well, not even a little, but a lot. But yeah, and the reason why I talk about money a lot, or why we use money a lot, is because it doesn't make sense to me of why we use it. Just because we've always been using it ever since I've been brought into this realm of existence. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I talk about it a lot because it's like, okay, since I'm on my spiritual path or my calling or my divine calling, or like I said, the spiritual path of being enlightened of so many things, I also question that too. You know what I'm saying? Why we use money. And nobody has a real, true, divine answer to that. So, you know, I had to go within, you know what I'm saying, and get answers. And like, I had to always, you know, I had to like constantly like ground myself and study nature. You know what I'm saying? And come to find out that's where the answers came from. You know what I'm saying? Because we always talk about Mother Nature in some kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. And when I go out there into nature and I study nature and I'm looking all around me, and what I come to find out is that nothing in nature that's living and breathing is using money. You know what I mean? Nothing in nature that's living and breathing is using money. The sun is living and breathing, it's not using money. The moon is living and breathing, it doesn't use money. The air that we breathe, it is living and breathing and it doesn't use money. The ground itself doesn't need money. The trees, the food that comes from the earth doesn't need money. The water that flows doesn't need money. The animals and bugs and the sea animals and every other living, breathing species or organism on this planet that's living and breathing does not need money, does not use money, use a monetary system to live. It does not need to pay for its basic necessities. Now that's true worth. That's true divine worth to me. You know what I mean? So when I talk about knowing our worth or knowing your worth, this is what I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about. Knowing your worth as far as you know we will allow or accept and what we won't accept or allow. We shouldn't allow another human being to tell us that we have to pay for what's already free. You know, we'll say, yeah, we always use money. We'll come up with some kind of excuse to get away from wanting to like have an open mind and question why have we been always using money? Why? What is the reason? We'll say, well, because we need to pay for food, clothing, shelter. But ask yourself, if nature is providing everything in abundance free of charge, which includes basic necessities such as food, clothing, shelter, why are we paying for that? Why are we paying for what is already provided for humans on this earth and every other species on this earth for free? I know why we don't have time to question these kind of, you know what I'm saying, these kind of questions. We don't have time to get involved and wanting to be a part of the solutions and come, you know what I'm saying, and gain, gain a new perspective on certain situations and information because we're so distracted. We're so distracted from us knowing what we truly should be knowing, which is self worth, divine self worth. You know, who told us, who told us that we had to pay for food, clothing, shelter? Who told us that? We should question these things. Like, we really should. Like, like, because if another human said that we had to pay, if we have to, like, pay to live, ask myself, who is another human to tell me my self worth or me knowing what my worth is and me not settling for a dollar, me knowing my worth, me knowing that it's my birthright to automatically have food, clothing, shelter, and transportation, because that's also a need too when it when it comes down to basic necessities. I want all of us to come in and like come in and chime in on this kind of, what I'm saying, these kind of topics. Whatever community you in, whether you in the tarot community, whether you in the Muslim community, whether you in the Moorish community, whether you in the Christian community, the Buddhists, the Krishnas, all of these religions, or whether you a doctor, a nurse, a police, a judge, a president. Like, I think this is very important to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Whatever kind of title, label, whatever kind of communities you are labeling, or what I'm saying, putting a title on yourself about, or whatever you're a part of, we are all humans at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you are, no matter what you're a part of, no matter what your belief systems are. We're at the end of the day, we're still humans. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. You know what I'm saying? We have good and bad spirits all within us. At the end of the day, we're still spirits. We're still spirits. We're spiritual. Whether we're vibrating on a low frequency or vibrating on a high frequency in these moments, whatever moment we're in that we're tapping in, whether it's a lower frequency or a higher frequency, we're still spiritual beings having this human experience. You know what I mean? So I'm talking to like all kind of communities, like whatever your platform, whether you're a teacher, like whatever, you're a YouTuber, a spiritual guru, like all of these labels and titles, humans. I'm talking to all humans on the planet, including myself. Like I think this is very important to talk about because truly we don't need money. Truly we need each other, but we don't need money. You know what I mean? I think money is a distraction. It's keeping us from being great because it's like if it's humans' birthright to have food, clothing, shelter, then why aren't all humans experiencing what is automatically theirs? Why are some humans experiencing homelessness? I definitely know about homelessness. Me and my children. You know what I mean? I definitely know about it. We've been homeless on and off for a long time, on and off for a long time, on and off. Sometimes we had our own, sometimes we was living with other people, which we would call homelessness. But at the end of the day, it's every human birthright on this planet to have food, clothes, and shelter and transportation free of charge. Yes, I said it, free of charge. Nobody should be struggling saying, oh, the struggle is real. Yes, it's real because we are allowing it to be real, but it doesn't have to be real anymore. We can nip that in the bud. We don't have to sit here and charge people for information, knowledge, when the knowledge is already inside of us. All we have to do is each one teach one so that each of us can tap into it or we can bounce off we can bounce, what I'm saying, the knowledge off of each other. Like whatever I'm lacking, you can help me in. Whatever you lacking, I can help you in. Like, Why are we charging for knowledge? Why are we paying for knowledge in the form of money? Why are we doing that when knowledge is infinite? It's free. I don't feel like I should have to, you know, pay anybody to give me some information. That's not normal. See, I feel like we have not been, taught to really truly think for ourselves. We have a outdated programming of a way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? And somehow it just seems like we can't let it go. You know what I'm saying? We're passing the same kind of knowledge down that's not even helping. It's not helping anyone. It's not truly helping us. We'll say, oh, to make your life better, you have to get money. No, I know my worth so much that I'm saying, no, I don't need no dollar for me to have a better life, for me to have the finer things in life. I am the finer things in life. If we're out here saying that we'll use that word saying, that concept saying, I am. Okay, well, if you're saying I have to go chase something, I am the chase. I am the this and I am the that. There's no reason why we should be going out here chasing, giving all our worth to a piece of paper that's worthless. That piece of paper has nothing on a bin. Then we'll say, um, make the money, don't let it make you. I shouldn't even have that thought. Like, if I know that I have the ability to learn some skills or go and create some things off the strength of my skills that's already within me, I don't need a dollar saying job well done. It's like we out here, you know what I'm saying, being of service to each other in humanity. We can do that without a dollar. Why do we need that dollar? Or in a lot of cases, like we'll go out here and work for a dollar, but the job will be already done for most jobs that people go and work to. For most of it, not them jobs where they go work that day and they get paid that day. But even then, even still that too, the job will be already completed before you even get a dollar, before you even get a piece of paper. So why do you need it? Why do we need it? I don't understand. If I already completed a, a product or finished a product or finished a album or finished whatever I'm talented and skilled in, if I already completed it, why do I need to get paid a dollar when my worth is right there in my craft or whatever I already completed? Yeah, I have so much on my mind. Like, oh my gosh, like on my other YouTube channel, go subscribe to my other YouTube channel. My other I can't even talk because I be having so much in my mind. Go subscribe to my other YouTube channel. It's Melanin Magic. Melain. I mean Melanin. I apologize. It's Melanin. Melanin Magic. Majik. Melanin Magic. Go subscribe to that YouTube channel. That's where I was on my other platforms on Facebook and Instagram, but I was on Facebook more than any platform. And I used to go live. I used to be like my my Facebook page was Sister Fire before it got hacked. Somebody, hacked it or whatnot. But um yeah, I haven't been up there in a few weeks. It's going on like a month now. But my name was Sister Fire on there, and I used to just go live, go in. Oh my gosh, about what I'm saying, about knowing who we are and truly knowing our worth. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is not our worth when we sitting out here going to chase something that's really not there. Like, money is an illusion. Money is worthless. Like, it has nothing on you. It has nothing on me, so therefore we don't need it. Period. We can't go and say, oh, we need it to get away from it. No. We just simply need to get away from it. It's not hard. You know what I'm saying? Or people love to say they love to make 10 million excuses and be like, well, Sister Fire, why are